Good morning. I am so glad you are here. I want to start this morning by talking about something that I think is on the mind of every parent, every spouse, and every person who loves someone deeply. It is the feeling of not being able to be at the same time. It is the feeling of watching the people you love walk out the door and knowing that from that moment until they come back, there are 1,000 things that can happen that you have no control over. You cannot see the roads they will take. You do not know the people they will meet. You are not there for the moments that happen when you are else doing something else and unable to help or protect them. This feeling is love. It is what love feels like when it is honest about its limits. I know this feeling. I remember the time I watched my kid walk into a situation I could not follow them into and felt that specific helplessness. The love was going one direction. The ability to protect was not going with it. That is what today's prayer is about. It is not about the protection we can provide. It is about the protection we can pray for, the covering that goes where we cannot, the angels that stand guard in the spaces between us. Let me read it to you, out loud, slowly. For he will command his angels concerning you to guard you in all your ways. The God of the universe is issuing a directive over the angels to guard the people we love in all their ways, not just the safe routes, not just the predictable moments, all of it, the commute, the classroom, the workplace, the decisions, the intersections, the conversations, the moments of vulnerability that neither you nor they can anticipate. All their ways, guarded by angels commanded to do that, by the God who loves your family even more than you do. That is what we are releasing over the people we love this morning. When you pray for your family's protection in the morning, you are not just comforting yourself. You are doing something real. The prayer reaches places the hug does not. The prayer goes ahead of them into the day in ways you physically cannot. Prayer does not replace seatbelts. It does not replace wisdom or reasonable precaution or good parenting. It operates in a dimension that all of those things cannot reach. The spiritual dimension where the real threats and the real protection exist. Psalm 91:11 is telling us that in that dimension God has angels available, not metaphorical protective feelings, angels, commanded, guarding. This morning prayer is not a ritual for your peace of mind. It is an act of placing your family under genuine spiritual protection. Father, morning, I am here before the door opens, before the chaos of the morning sends everyone out into their days. I am here first because I want to do the important thing before any of the other things. I want to cover my family. Psalm 91:11 says you command your angels concerning us to guard us in all our ways. Lord, I am receiving that promise this morning. I am asking you to activate it over the specific people I love. Command your angels over my family today. That is the prayer. Serious and completely beyond my own ability to provide. I cannot follow them everywhere. I cannot be in every room, every car, every building they enter today. I cannot see every choice point or every danger or every moment where something could go wrong. You can, and the angels you command can. Watch over my people today, Lord, all of them, in all their ways. Father, I want to stay in the word commanded for a moment, because I think it is one of the significant words in Psalm 91:11, and it deserves to be prayed into specifically. You do not suggest protection for your people. You command it. The angels who are assigned, who are dispatched, who are actively working, they are not volunteers responding to a need. They are commanded by you, specifically, authoritatively, which means when I pray for my family's protection this morning, I am not hoping that maybe some spiritual force might be in the vicinity. I am aligning my prayer with a command you have already issued. I am asking you to fulfill what you have already set in motion through the promises of Psalm 91. You honor the prayer that aligns with your own word. Lord, let the angels you command be specifically present today in the places my family goes, in the car on the commute, in the school where my child walks the halls, in the workplace where my spouse faces whatever the day brings, in every location, every specific moment, every specific decision point. Command your angels over each of them today, over each person by name. You know their names. You love them more than I do. You have commanded protection over them. Let that protection be active, present, and real today. Father, I want to get specific because I think the honest and most powerful version of this prayer names the actual people rather than staying with my family as a general category. For my children, the specific ones, the ages, they're the specific vulnerabilities. They carry the specific places they are going today. Lord, command your angels over each of them, over the one who's at a hard stage right now, who is navigating something socially or emotionally that I cannot fully reach from where I am, over the one who's in a physical environment I sometimes worry about, over the one who makes choices I cannot always see. Guard each of them in all their ways, the ways I know about, the ways I do not. For my spouse, the specific person, the work they are going into today, the specific stresses they are carrying. Lord, be present with them in ways I cannot be. Guard them on the commute, in the meetings, in the moments of the day where they are facing things alone. Protect their body, their mind, their spirit. Let them feel covered when I am not physically there. For the family, the parents, the siblings, the people who belong to me in the larger sense, the ones going through things, the ones whose health I am worried about, the ones who are away and navigating life without me nearby. Lord, the angel command of Psalm 91:11 reaches to all of them. Cover the ones I can name and the ones I am forgetting to name. You know who belongs to me. Guard them all. Father, I want to pray into the phrase, in all their ways, because I think this is the part that covers what I cannot anticipate. I can pray for the known risks. I can cover the drive, the workplace, the school. I cannot anticipate everything. What Psalm 91:11 is promising is that the protection is not limited to the risks I know to pray about. It covers all their ways, every way. The expected, the unexpected turns, the planned, the unplanned ones. Lord, cover my family in the things I do not know to pray for this morning. The thing that is going to happen today that I could not have predicted from where I'm standing. The risk I do not know about. The moment I will not hear about until they come home and tell me, or maybe never hear about all because your angels were there. Dear Father, I want to cover all the ways my family will take today. I mean every part of their day, not just the parts that seem scary, but also the ordinary moments. Because even ordinary moments can have risks, and I want my family to be safe all the time. Lord, I also want to cover what is going on inside my family. The thoughts they will have, the choices they will make, and the times when they have to be brave and wise on their own. Please guard them in these moments when they are thinking, deciding, and reacting to things that happen to them. I am putting my trust in you to take care of all of this. Before I finish, I want to pray for all the families who are starting their day with this prayer. For the parents who are sending their kids out into the day without another adult to share their worries. Lord, please be their protection and peace. Keep their kids safe like any family with two parents would. Please take care of the single parent too, who has a big day ahead of them. For the parents who are worried about something specific that might hurt their kids. Not just a vague feeling, a real concern that won't go away. Lord, please be real and present in that situation. Send your angels to take care of it with the specificity that the fear demands. For the families who are apart, whether it's because of distance, divorce, or other circumstances, who can't be together in the morning, Lord, this prayer can still reach them. Your angels can still protect them no matter how away they are. For every family going out today, I want to remember what it says in Psalm 91:11. Dear Father, I am letting go of my family, putting them in your hands this morning, not because I have to, because I believe that your hands are safer than mine, that your protection is better than my worrying. Please tell your angels to watch over my family today. Keep them safe in all they do. Bring them home safely tonight. Let me welcome them back knowing they were in your care all day. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. One more thing before you go. Psalm 91 is sometimes called the Dweller's Psalm because it starts by talking about people who live in the safety of the high. I think the point is that the protection promised in Psalm 91 is connected to being close to God, to having a relationship with Him. So the powerful thing you can do to keep your family safe is to build a home where God is welcome, where faith is real. You practice it, talk about it, and pray together, not to guarantee that nothing bad will ever happen. Because when you are close to God, you can receive the protection He promises. Saying this morning prayer is part of being close to God, and it matters more than you think. Here are 3 things to do quickly. Before anyone leaves the house, say a blessing over them loud. It can be as simple as, "The Lord will send His angels to watch over you today," or, "Be safe, God is with you." Let your voice be the thing they hear before they go out. It makes a difference. Share this prayer with another parent or someone who loves their family and knows how hard it is to watch them go out into the world. You can just send a message saying, "I am praying this over my family today, and I thought of you." Your sharing might inspire someone to pray for their family. You can also subscribe to get morning and night prayers to help you have faith in your daily family life. If you want to get these prayers, subscribe and turn on notifications. Please comment with the name of someone you prayed for today. Let's fill this comment section with names that we are praying for. Your comment is like making your prayer visible. Your family is covered, so go ahead. Send them out. Good morning. May God bless you and every person in your home.